Okay then, today I'm going to be updating my Evilswarm deck list. This is the exact build that I took with me to locals, got third place with. Uh, it actually worked so much better than I thought it would, especially considering, I kind of kicked Fire Fist in the pants and I didn't really... Like, for me, Fire Fist at tournaments is a bit of a bogey deck. Same thing with Chaos Dragons. Like, I seem to have a habit of losing to them all the time, so, you're just gonna have one of those sorts of decks that are just annoying gonna annoy the shit out of you, and you're gonna have a bit of a run against. So, I guess that's just the way the game works. So, anyways, enough lollygagging. We'll just get on with the deck list. Start off with the vanillas. It's a 3 Heliotropes. This got me my third place. I'm gonna say that this got me third place because I basically just went. Because in the tournament that I came in, I had that. The opponent had Thunder King, 3 Diddy Crows in hand. They had absolutely nothing, and I won that by 50. For more info, just check the tournament report that I put up. It should have been the last video that I put up before this. Then we have 3 Casters. Works brilliantly well with the Heliotropes. And pretty much anything else as well. Additional normal summon. Veiler can't touch it because it's an effect that applies on the field at the point of successful normal summon, and so the only way to stop it is by having a skill drain already on the board, or if you negate the summon itself. Then we have Thunderbird cut down to 2 now. Thunderbird definitely did help me out a lot. I didn't get its effect off quite as much as I thought, and I kind of considered, maybe Thunderbird's not entirely necessary at 3 anyway, so I cut it to 2 to throw in some other stuff. Krikion at 2, which actually surprises me. I actually did pretty well with 2 Krikions. I mean, ideally I'd like to get the third one still, but it is what it is. 2 Mandragoras. I actually opened up. Now that I actually see the Mandragora, I actually completely forgot that. I think it was against round 5 as well. I opened up with both of these, and he managed to pop 2 monsters on the board. So I specialed the both of them and went for an Ophion play. What the hell is that? Weird freaking mark thing. Ugh. Crappy little bit of shrapnel in the sleeve. Alright, bugger it. Fix that up later. I'm recording a video. Okay, so 2 tour guides. These put in work and a half. It was actually really nice. I was prepared for basically this is there in preparation for a mirror match. There was another person there who played Evilswarms, and so basically my plan was to go tour guide into Giga Brilliant. It's just like, okay, you got Ophion, mine's bigger. It cannot possibly be any more straightforward than that. Then we got the 2 Rescue Rabbits, of course. Banish them off, get your vanillas on board, blah blah blah. Standard plays. Then we have 1 Maxi, 1 Veiler. Both of these paid dividends. I got some good use out of them. Very first turn of the first game of the first match, I dropped this to stop Rabbit from getting a first turn Largia. I still lost that game and then eventually the match, but the simple fact that I managed to I basically put this in at the last minute, and then to see that right off the bat and then just screw over a Rabbit play, it gave me so much confidence about using it in the deck, so it was really, really nice. Anyways, spells. 3 Pandemic. Lance on steroids, pretty much. It worked in a lot of dividends. 2 Forbidden Dress. I never actually used it on, to protect an Ophion from destruction. The only time I ever really used this of note was when I dressed a Guaybar, so I beat it by 50 after he lanced my Heliotrope. So, I mean, it's good. A lot of defensive and offensive options there, so that's basically just showcased that to me when I did that to the Guaybar. So, Rotar to get casters. Book. It was useful, I think, maybe once or twice. I might cut it, so we got 1 MST. I might cut the book for a second one, because I feel like it might be useful, at least next format. I think there's a tournament on this weekend, but I'm going to give it a miss. So then we have the standard Triforce. They always put in work. Anyways, traps, infection. This got some pretty good use throughout the tournament, so I'm happy with that thing, with the results that came out of that thing. Exceeds Reborn. I don't believe I think I only saw it maybe once, and like it was there prepared for a play that I like in case I needed it, but I didn't actually need it because I think I just got run over or something like that. So Exceeds Reborn, another candidate to be cut probably. Either that or I might bump it up to 2 so that I can actually see it more often and get some use out of it. Dark Illusion. Didn't really see much use with this, but then again I didn't see much use with the dresses either, so, and this is essentially a third dress in the deck, so I'm not going to fault it for that. D-Prison, once again, didn't really see it that much. Compulsors, they put in work. Bottomless, I think I might have hit maybe 1 or 2 things with this thing. The traps just in general, I didn't really see a whole lot, in all fairness. Double Torrential, and then 1 of each of the Solemns. Right, extras. We have our 3 Ophions. Pretty much MVP of the deck. It's just, yeah, it's just standard. It's the ace. It's going to be MVP when it puts in so much work wrecking a whole bunch of other crap. So we've got Evilswarm, Ouroboros. I dropped this against 5 Fist and it completely wrecked them. Bahamut, I think I used this once. Yeah, I used this once, I think, against Battlet boxes and then just overlaid for like something big. I don't know. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I got it out once. Thanatos got out once, but it only really served to be a 2350 beat stick. I did detach for, obviously I detached for security, but you know. Anyways, Nightmare, it was there in case Rabbit plays. You know, just drop the Rabbit play, then just detach and force them into face down so they can run them over next turn and prevent Exceed plays. Anyways, Shockmaster. Got this out I think once. Yeah, I think I got this out once, sealed off spells or something like that, and just kind of did the shenanigans of that. My Stroke, once again, I saw this once or twice. I think I might have seen it twice. I remember once because it got frickin' creature swapped, which was really, really annoying. But yeah, Abyss Dweller, to my knowledge, the only Exceed monster that I did not see at the tournament. It was like there was a memo player there, but I didn't get drawn against him, so it didn't really matter that much. Cowboy, saw it a couple of times purely for burn. Round 5, I just got this on the board right off the bat in an attempt to burn the opponent. It got creature swapped, I got burned, and then I took 19 damage and then just kind of dealt 1950 over him after I darkholed the board. So that's what won me the sudden death. Pappy Operative, I only saw this once, and I ended up forcing a dummy golem into attack mode, so I ended up having to give him Leviair, and then instead of running it over, he scrap ironed it. I don't know why he ran scrap iron, but he ran it. Pappy Operative, in all honesty, is probably going to end up getting cut. If I can get a Master Key Beetle, then it'll go straight in there. Otherwise, I'll probably just throw a Pearl in there as another means to get around the mirror match. Rank 3s. Zen Mines, Giga Brilliant, and Leviair. They all have their own separate purposes. Zen Mines is protection, obviously. Giga Brilliant means your Ophion's bigger than your opponent's in the mirror match, and Leviair gets back anything that Korakion banished. I am, however, considering cutting the Zen Mines for this Fortune Tune. Fortune Tune is actually kind of cool because it can't be targeted by any card effects. It shuffles my tour guides back into the deck, and then this goes back once it dies. And no, life point gain is actually really, really good. This would have been awesome to open up with a tour guide in the mirror match and then just proceed to go. And then just, you know, proceed to gain some life points. Although, in all fairness, it was probably going to get creature swapped anyway, because, so, at the end of the day, Cowboy was probably the better choice if I did have Fortune Tune in there. But yeah, like I said, considering cutting the Zen Mines for it, Zen Mines, I mean, don't get me wrong, Zen Mines is a beast. Zen Mines is an awesome card, but Fortune Tune just has it appeals to me. It definitely appeals to me. So it's definitely something worth considering. Anyways, side deck is exactly the same, but I might as well go through it just to demonstrate its worth. Raise Valve. I didn't actually see this a whole lot. I was actually kind of disappointed. It's still pretty good. Like, I think I might have gotten it off. I think I got it off once and bounced. I think I bounced like a Guiber or something. Like I opened with it and then set and then bounced a Guiber. It was either Guiber or a Cubberzols because I know he took 150 damage. So it was either Guiber or Cubberzols. I want to say it was Cubberzols, but blah. Kaiku, this was really good against Fire Fists. You know, just completely. I basically just made his Monster Reborn into a dead draw. He only had 2 monsters in grave, so I just got rid of them with the Kaiku swing and then just proceeded to keep beating him down, and he had no answers to it. 2 MSTs. If I put one of these into the main deck, I'm not sure what I'm gonna replace it with. I might go with the second Chalice. It's still something I have to put some thought into. Speaking of Chalice, just the one. I don't think I decided this in at all, so I might just cut the Chalice out for something else. So I don't know. See what happens. 2 Erads. I think I cited this in against maybe 1 or 2 matchups. Didn't see it at all. There is one person I know that usually frequents the locals that runs a Prophecy deck, but they weren't. But that person wasn't at the tournament on the weekend, so it was pretty much useless. Mind Drain, once again, not really that helpful. Goes in match. I did see it. It got MST before I could use it, which kind of sucked. And Imperial Iron Wall, because yeah. I did side these in against Dino Rabbit because I wasn't too sure about the Macro Rabbit. Like, I wasn't too sure if it was like full Macro Rabbit or just regular Dino Rabbit. It was Dino Rabbit. He sided the macros, so. But yeah, with that aside, that is the deck list. I still call this thing like the thing that got me 3rd place. You know, it's a dreaded 50. That 1950, I knew it was gonna wreck face at some point, and it sure as hell did, and it got me 3rd place. So yeah, that's about it. Ban list thought dump video. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to do that, but if I do, then that'll be next. If not, then I will probably start putting up some September ban list, like deck list videos and stuff like that. So yeah, see you for whatever it is that I do next.